Welcome back to the campfire. Today, we're going to be doing something new. We're going to be playing Subnautica Below Zero. So, we got through the first one pretty quickly. Yeah, as you can see, it's been a while since I've played this. I have beaten it once long ago, but now we're going to play through again. So let's get into this one. I love the little penguin that just hops across the screen. Oh, it falls over. Is it because the loading bar didn't go fast enough for it?
This is the farthest that I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is and everything.
It is to me.
I know what the game is now.
I need to know what happened.
It's fairly divisive for people, but I enjoy the storyline. But I also agree that I miss what it could have been. The original storyline was interesting, with the sister being up in the station there, watching and guiding along. We don't know how much of it changed at that point,
46 feet. Surface temperature.
but I agree that there's something it could have been, and you have to wonder what that would have turned out like. Beyond that, I don't mind it. Storyline is is fairly interesting. Alan's probably my favorite part. Alright. We made it to the planet. I mean, at this point it doesn't really seem like a whole lot would have changed from the concept of progression, but put that away. Grab everything that we can.
New blueprint synthesized.
Is there anything over here? No? Alright. There's more water. A lot more water. Awesome. Don't have to worry nearly as much right away. And I do kind of like the addition of temperature as something to consider.
I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
And this game runs so much smoother. Alright. I guess we get out to the water and get started. Dive on in. Alright. Let's grab titanium. Copper. Good. We're off to a good start here. That's right, there's a whole bunch of sea glide stuff right off the bat. I know a lot of people don't like the sea truck, but I kind of like it as a balance between the
oxygen
utility of the Cyclops and the utility of the Sea Moth and the versatility of the Cyclops put together in one vehicle. Oh, come on. Peeper, come back here. I need you, Pee-Pee. Why did I say that? Come on, Peeper. There we go.
New creature discovered.
So we're gonna grab some food. Keep the nutrition block in reserve. There we go.
New creature discovered. Oxygen.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get into this place.
Found the drop pod.
Alright. Let's make the Arctic Peeper. There we go. Let's make another filtered water. And what all can we make? Nothing yet. Air bladder, scanner. So we need to make a battery. Need to get some. Okay. Future Sam, I'm sorry about your sister.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly.
So she knew our
I thought
sister.
you should know. It didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed
Data
Sam's death on
Landon,
negligence.
robotics section leader, blah
This
blah.
one that
She
I
died
met
regrettably
was
as a result of
anything
injuries sustained in an
kind,
accident arising from
clever,
her own
devoted
negligence.
to her work, but
Please allow me
never
to communicate the most
negligent.
profound
I
condolences
wish
for the
I could
loss of
offer
your
you something
sister.
more
While
substantial,
further details
but
are
my access
unavailable,
to
you will be
information has been cut
receive
off.
contact from the Department of
You
Insurance
may
and
be in a better
Recuperation.
position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there.
Robin, guess what? I got the
Alright,
job.
let's just start some
I'm
of these
going
going.
to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Altera, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again.
Alright.
Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato.
Potato.
Potato. Listen, I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little extrabyte. I'll leave the starchy tubers nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you.
Alright.
4546B to Robin.
Wow.
Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer?
Yeah, I kind of miss the
This is
British
kinda
accent
like that, but it's even harder to communicate.
of the original
Well,
voice
let's see.
actress.
I got your last message. Altera is not, as you put
Oh,
it,
well.
alterizing me. Things
Or
are
am I
going
just
well.
misremembering
My
that?
project
And it
has a
was
new
never
name.
a British accent.
Say goodbye to
God, it's
the
been so many
mechanical
years.
avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins.
Ah, the
We're
little
training the bots
penguins.
to
Right,
mimic the
right.
creatures. Check out the photo.
These things are
And I
freaky.
think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone a mostly uninhabited water planet, but
Because the mouth is
actually,
up on
you know
top.
what? Forget
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
anything. Yeah,
These guys are
it's
kind
probably not even a real
of
thing.
freaky.
Anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds
Alright.
like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but
That's what we need
put
right
so much into
there.
it.
The ribbon
I hope they
plant.
find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research.
There we go.
All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
And for the next one.
Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky potato. Hey, the nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful,
Wow.
but I really
I
appreciate
mean, I've always looked
I'm
at cats
a
as
bit worried
loaves,
about my
but
other baby,
okay.
the
Potato
mission.
works.
One of my penguins found something
Alright.
big. But Altera is just like, nothing to see here. Honestly, kind of glad you can't answer, so you
4.
can't,
There we go.
you know, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My
There
project
we
is on the
go.
line.
Come on. Surface.
My job, my safety.
Alright.
I
Back
heard
to the
about
boat.
XenoWorks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not. Welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go
Yeah.
before I say something I regret.
Screw
Hey, Rob.
Altera buying up everything.
I'm sorry. My
What are
last
they,
message was
Amazon?
so awful.
I mean, probably kind of.
I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this.
Oof.
I can't even get my wash and go dry.
Things
before
did
the
not
wind
go
freezes
well.
the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
Well,
Ribbon plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used
that'll
in
give us the
energy storage.
fin.
All Terra supply cache nearby.
Oh, I'm aware. Alright. Give us a survival knife. And let's make a lubricant to be prepared for the next thing that we might need it for. I need 2 titanium and a fiber mesh, right? Well, let's keep going. There's one more message to listen
Robin?
to.
I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right
Alright.
about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse? What if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope...
I get her point about what if all these things. And it's not like Altera's good. I mean, we're all pretty dang sure of Altera being rather shitty after the end of the last game. But what would be the good plan here for getting rid of it? Like, what do you do? Do you try to destroy the body that is infected with Kara? Okay. Maybe that works. Maybe you just atomized it and sent that virus all over the planet again. I mean, ideally, the Sea Emperors are still alive and sending out all the enzymes that cure Kara. Hopefully. I mean, we went through a lot of work to get those guys running around again. But what if, and hear me out here, you leave it alone and you report it to a governing agency of some kind? Like, or if there's not one, you just tell the Mongolian Transgov. You go and report it to every competitor they have. Like, hey, they have this and they're working on it. Y'all might want to know about this. Kind of sounds like in a list of shit situations with no good outcomes, that would probably have had a slightly better one than what we end up, what the plan ended up being here. Not that there were any good options. But Altera also has another valid point in that one. And I hate to say that, but it kind of does, in that... we still don't know it. Alright, we needed 3 for that. But in a list of shit situations with no good outcomes, all that, you know, the good end of the research was what they were kind of looking for. It sounded like. And the bioweapons was more a possibility, but not necessarily what they were looking at specifically. Like, it really seemed, and maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I missed something on my last playthrough, and that's fine. We'll revisit these thoughts later. But, like, initially it seems like there's a bit of an alarmist attitude that is unnecessary. Coronavirus is bad, but we know the cure for it. There's a lot of potential good that can come from researching the virus, from understanding how it works, understanding how it infects and how it does what it does, and learning maybe how to prevent similar bacteria, similar infections from happening. There's a lot of medical research that could be involved in that too. I mean, come on, if you unlock the secret that the coronavirus presents to go to the body systems and modify them, you could cure cancer. I mean, with its ability to attach to the system the way it does, you could literally just cure cancer, because you could create a virus that targets cancer cells and remodifies them back to regular working cells, or destroys them from the inside out. Easy. No more radiation therapy. I don't know if cancer is actually a concern in the world of Subnautica, to be fair. Maybe it's not. But with the way the world sounds in this game, more than likely is a problem. Just saying. I mean, an ultra-capitalist society is probably not cured cancer, or at least not affordably so. I'm sure they've cured cancer, but not, your average Joe on the street's not going to be able to access that cure. And therein lies the other end of that statement, which is, what if they could find a way to cheaply cure cancer by having this virus research? And that's the point, I think, at the end of the day. Alright, none of those, but I can make this, so we're going to take a sea glide.
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving.
Oh, yeah, storage. Got more than enough ribbon plans for a while. Wrong button. There we go. There's the exit base. Let's go to the supply cache, see what we can find, see what we get. I find it interesting that the building module, or the building device, we have to unlock by scanning in this one. Whereas the other one, it was just something you got. Alright. So we've got more oxygen, we're faster, all around we are improving our situation. That's over there. Ah, the sea monkeys. I hate these things. I don't hate them, they're just annoying. They could be better, they could be worse. I remember it, you can drop stuff and kind of tame them. Kind of. At least get them to not attack you nearly as much. Let's get that air and mineral detector fragment. Ah, that is going to be handy. I remember it's one of the things that I missed when I was playing Subnautica, was the ability to do that by hand. What the scanning room does. Where was that?
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
Yeah,
There's
quite
no
possible.
such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area.
Yeah.
Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong with it. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien on planet 4546b. No.
I'm serious, Sam. Something ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get back in there.
You can't. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
Fair. Fair enough. Alright. Let's take a look around. I think we need... Yeah, we get silver in here. And we also might be able to find gold. Yes. But that was not gold. It was titanium and gold clothing. Sea monkey nest. Laser cutter fragment. There we go. Where? Okay. It's like, please, let there be an oxygen bubble here. Alright. Silver ore. This leads us up out here. So we're going to want to explore these a little bit more, but give me some more oxygen. Love the random animals that give out oxygen for some reason. Though it does make the exploration a little bit simpler. A little bit easier, more forgiving if you get lost, I should say. Alright, let's dive down a little bit deeper.
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
Yeah, this is
Oxygen
gonna be harder.
efficiency decreased.
So I'm pretty sure this just absolutely screws us with oxygen. But this gives us more laser cutter fragment, more gold, potential anyways. Titanium. We do need a lot of titanium. So there is that. Okay. Up and out.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
I know.
remaining.
Gotta get back up and out. Should be an oxygen plant right here. Yep. And that'll get us to the next one. And that'll get us out. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Okay. So let's just get up and away and watch it explode. I think that gets us the sulfur. Still. Crystalline sulfur now. Instead of all being cave sulfur and crystalline, and for some reason there's a separation there. Alright, we're gonna head back and suit up a little bit. Get a little bit more made. Alright, now we're back at the base. Let's get in. Also grabbed some fish along the way. Let's get these cooked up. I always find it interesting that they make this place have unlimited power. I suppose it makes more sense than not, or in the first one where just it was limited And when people tried to use it as a base, it didn't work out too well for them.
Saving you hundreds of hours of searching.
Yes, that is true. Don't know what we'll need that for yet, but we got it. And then, alright, so we're out of what? Got silver. Oh, we need another copper. Easy enough. Find another copper here. Sensor fragment. Copper. Alright, let's get the compass to make our lives a little bit easier. There. And where are all those fish? There we go. Alright. So that's gonna lead us over there. We can dive around down there for a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head south towards... Can I see the island from here? No. I'm pretty sure it's straight south. Then we just go from here. Get distracted all along the way because, ooh, shiny. Minerals everywhere. Alright, so we're in the Arctic bridges now. At least I think these were the coral bridges. Or Arctic bridges. Depends on what the game calls it and what other people call it. That, I think, is a sea truck module. Or scanner piece.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I'm aware.
The damn ugly thing followed me into the shallows. Didn't think something that big would follow me up here.
Wow. An SOS signal.
That sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
Alright. We can deal with that eventually. Where? Oh, yeah, oxygen. Get to the surface.
Oxygen.
Yeah, I'm aware. Alright, so along here, there's a bunch of stuff to find and fragments to get. Like that. Spider shark. Gotta get around him. High capacity tank.
New blueprint synthesized.
Builder fragment. Why did that give us a bioreactor?
New blueprint synthesized.
Odd. But okay. So we got the builder now. Wherever that is, right there. Computer chip, battery, wiring kit. Do we even have enough silver? No. So let's find more argentite.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
This place sucks for that. Everything's so deep. So deep. That might be what she said. Maybe. Probably not. I mean, let's not lie to ourselves, fellas. Alright. Galena outcropping, which is either lead or titanium. Let's keep moving along. Argentite. There we go. Silver. And table coral sample. There's another one down there. I don't think we need two, but grabbing two can't hurt.
Warning.
Yes,
30
yes,
seconds of
oxygen.
oxygen remaining.
Let's start. Just keep searching, just keep searching. There's another truck fragment. And it's 2 of 3. A lot of the battery stuff. Yeah, we're gonna need it. Granted, we always need it, but... Oh, there's a huge smorgasbord of it. I'm only gonna grab 1. So I want to have 4. Just in case we need it. Argentite, nope. It's not gonna be silver. Alright, grab oxygen. There we go. 1 more truck piece. Get off me. No, get off! There. Stupid brute shark. Scan you. How do you like it?
New technology acquired.
Common shark-like predator with low intelligence, its relatively streamlined body enables fast navigation of tight spaces, yellow turquoise coloration provides camouflage in shallow waters, slow moving, it ambushes small fish from above, minor threat. So much like the stalker. Alright.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And we were surrounded by oxygen plants and now I can't find a single damn one. So let's just book it straight for the surface.
Oxygen.
Yep, I'm aware, PDA. God, this voice is so much harsher than the one we were used to in Subnautica. I'm sure that's the point, but... Alright. Alright, and we're back home. Home on the range. Home on the ocean. I don't know, none of them sound all that
Picked up
great.
what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? It didn't sound human.
Alright.
Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague
Oh,
did say
synthetic
there was something
fibers.
important here.
We can't
Even
make
if
those
it's
yet
just a
anyways.
mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major
Computer
find.
chip, battery.
Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
Oh, we probably don't have enough copper to make the battery. That would be why. How much room? Okay, I don't have that much room, but I have enough to go digging for copper. Really need to... There we go. Really need to be more careful about how much I'm carrying on me, I guess. Alright. Well, let's make... There we go. Builder.
Adding
Alright. Let's assign you there.
emergency shelter.
Do we already have... Yeah, we have the repair tool, but that...
The blueprints to
I'm aware I'm not letting this lady talk at all. But I just don't want to. Alright, let's drop off some of this extra stuff,
data bank.
including this flare, because we don't need it. Alright,
With the builder tool, you can construct sea bases from raw materials. Advising
and
against exploring a frozen water
we need
continent
to go
without
south
a base.
again.
No bed, no storage, no place to put a fabricator module. No fun.
I'm aware, lady. I'm just not a huge fan as well of the lack of power solutions in this game. Like, if I have to keep using just solar, That's gonna be annoying. I know I don't have to use solar, but in the early game, that's your options. So putting it in is kind of... it limits you on where you can build. Quite a fair bit. Oh, we've already found this, haven't we? I'm pretty sure we made one. Yeah. That's where I should be putting that. It's in my inventory, or in my quick bar, so I can use it. Anything else up here? No? Let's scan a penguin. Bird-like creature, hunts small fish below the water, huddles in packs on the ice above. Consumes small prey fish and regurgitates them for the young. Retractable tail and claws. Sharp teeth concealed inside the beak can tear chunks of aggressors and prey alike. Huddles in packs on the surface, protection against the cold. Less cuddly than they look. Fair. Why does everything on this planet have like 5 eyes? It's weird. I also get it. You know, make them look alien, but still weird. Alright. So... where should we build to start? And part of me is also just looking for mobile vehicle bays. Oh yeah, those things over there. Right. Not a huge fan of those either.
Warning.
I kind of like some of the creatures in this one.
Efficiency decreased.
There's definitely a lot more variety of creature. Though I do also understand the complaint of not enough big creatures. And I get it. There really is a lacking of massive Leviathan class creatures that people loved about Subnautica. Not that there were a huge amount of those either. I mean, you saw the Sea Emperor, not the Sea Emperor, the Sea Dragon Leviathan maybe once or twice. You dealt with the Reapers if you ran across them. Like, I think on my last playthrough, I ran into them once. And that was more, I went out of my way to see the dang thing. So I was like, where the hell are these things? Why have I not seen one yet? Oh, there it is. I think I heard them more than I saw them. And then there's the Ghost Leviathan, which you only see the adult version if you go outside the map. And I think one other location. They were in the game, yes, that's fair. Were they a big part of the game? Not really. The threat of them was more the point, I think, than their actual hindrance to the game, or hindrance to the player. Or the threat to the player, rather. But I get it. I think most people's hatred or anger about it is more nostalgic than anything. Personal opinion. Hot take, I know, but I don't think this one was intended to be that much of a horror game either. Compared to the first one. And even the first one's not that much of a horror game. There are scary moments, but it's not that bad. Alright, let's get up.
Oxygen.
Shoot. Wasn't paying enough attention. There we go. Of course. Sitting here, blabbing on, looking for what, mobile vehicle fragments. Fragment. Could it be over this way? No? How close do I have to get before it starts popping up? That's a good question. Okay. So not terribly far.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
There we go. Got that. Now we can make our... We can make the sea truck instead of building out a base. Though we'll want to do both.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yes. I know, and I'm gonna have to make another battery too. Because this one's about to die and we don't have a charger yet. Where was the charger in this one? It's gonna be a good question. Alright, I've got everything together. We're gonna go build a base
30
quick.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah. 30 seconds. We're gonna go build a quick base. Not gonna make anything big or extravagant, just something to keep us going here. Alright, let's start with an X-Cross, I guess? Can I not build? Okay, I can build on this. It's just in a weird way. Alright. Let's just start here. Whoops. Deconstruct. Let's start with do an I-beam. A hatch. Solar. And that should give us everything we need. Yeah. Enter the base.
Welcome aboard, power restored.
Because what we need next... We're missing the wiring kit. Yeah, we're missing silver. Nothing big, nothing fancy. But it will give us what we need. And I just need silver, right? Where do I... Yeah. Got the wiring kit. Yeah, I just need to go find 2 silver. It's weird that it lists the copper wire first, but when you go to build it, it wants the silver wire first. Let's see. Argentite. It's gonna be here somewhere. Galena, got it. That's lead though. Do 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 do. Let's get up. Alright, what I'm going to do is grab this battery, swap.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Feels like the Seagull Eye goes through battery so much faster on this one. Let's go down here. Let's at least explore this base. Alright, nothing too bad here. Beacon. There we go. And keep looking for the silver. There we go. Argentite, titanium, of course. So why wouldn't it be? Alright. I'm gonna get silver and
30
we'll be
seconds
back.
of oxygen.
Oops. Alright, so our search for silver has kind of led us down into this area anyways. Since we're already here, we might as well go take a look at meeting Alan. Which we will in a minute. So we got this here. It's not further down, it is further in. If we just follow stuff. There we go, that's the other silver I needed. Come on, get me down and around. I think it's this way. We could just go through the caves a little bit and you run into the place. Keep grabbing oxygen as you do. Well, maybe it wasn't like that.
Warning.
I think we went the wrong way.
200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah, we went the wrong way. We're gonna want to run out of water and food at this point. Oh no, we got plenty on us. It's almost like I learned my lesson and started bringing that stuff with. Maybe. Just maybe. Where, oh where? Could have sworn you just followed where the beeps were and you led up into a cave. It's almost like that's not happening this time. Am I just blind or dumb? Probably both. I do wear glasses. Yeah, and this leads down into there. So where's the beepers? There's the beeps. And all the things that go with that. And this is too deep for what we're looking for. Okay. We ended up finding more of them. They're not making the noise anymore. I think that's what threw me off. Weird. Like, 'cause this is the pathway, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there it is.
Warning, passing 200
The familiar
meters. Oxygen efficiency
alien structure.
Critical.
Hello? Is someone there?
In a manner of speaking. We're running out of time.
Alan's voice.
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified. We will be lost unless we find it.
And I got stuck.
Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
There we go.
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
I'll take.
Ooh. It's low level. Low threat level is at odds with the advanced technology. Simple design, rechargeable ion-based power source.
No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
Okay. Ooh. Ion cubes. The cube. Oh, that's right. This one you get the ion battery technology a lot sooner. Almost like they heard people's complaints about that power source
How long have you been stored
that
here?
would really have been useful being locked behind the end of the game.
Critical. Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Fair.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
Alright.
Storage medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace? What's happening?
Oh, I think you know. I mean, I can imagine that would not be pleasant feeling.
How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind
Yes.
is not a component!
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me.
And yeah.
Hello? This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
I think that was about as close as it got. Containment cube. Once a stored consciousness has been transferred out of the cube, the component parts will become inert. Without witnessing and carefully observing the backup process, it is difficult to ascertain how the transfer works and whether or not the process is truly lossless. Fair enough. Capacity of 35 bits per electron. Damn. I'm sure that's quite a lot. Considering we can't achieve something like that. That is a lot. Comparative. We may need to... let's do it this way. You go there, and you get the dead battery. Alright. Next we got Alan. I love his voice. The voice what they did for the voice actor and the voice modulation is just amazing to me. Again, I understand not everybody loves this game or this story that it tells, but I like it. You know what? I'm the one playing it, so that's what matters to me.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
So let's get back to the top and to the temporary base. We'll build up a battery charger, because this time you start with that blueprint, which makes sense, but also is kind of like, oh, that's one less thing to go and look for. Granted, there are other things to go look for in this one, so fair. You kind of balanced it by add to the storyline, add to the things you have to go and explore for that way. So how do we balance that against what you already had to look for? Alright, let's move some things and remove some things you had to search for, and just give it to the player. Granted, if you don't like the storyline, and you don't like it being a slight bit linear on that end, unlike Subnautica where it was linear, kind of. I mean, sure, you had to explore at the beginning, but otherwise the game kind of told you where to go, because you only had one option. Yeah, whatever. Nitpicking on that end. Kind of like the balance. Is all I'm trying to get at there. Where did we build? We built somewhere over here. There it is. It's like, I know we were almost directly south of the pod. Just where? And there it is. Do we have anything else? Any other rooms yet? No? That's fine. We can work with this.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go.
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we?
Because they don't have a concept of
How many
self.
of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation.
Oops.
Please call me Al Am.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race.
Alan the alien.
What are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you would prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your databank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear.
Fair.
I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
Alright, so we may need to go make a few spare batteries. Yeah, we can make one. And that'll aid us in getting the others. And while we're at it, let's build this and place it so that we know where our base is.
Use beacons to mark traverse territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now with surface support.
There we go. Wall locker, place stuff away. Pick paper. Oh yeah, we grabbed food. Because I'm good at that. Grabbing food on my way back. Arctic. There we go. And then let's make some water. Drink that. And out we go. Alright. Where's the beacon? Edit beacon name, pit stop. Oh, come on. Doesn't have to be big. There we go. Then I'm gonna go grab all the stuff we need for spare batteries. Alright, we got everything for the spare batteries. The other batteries should be done here shortly anyways. Oh, shoot. No! Damn it. No, whatever. We need one of those anyways eventually. Alright. Really need the scanner for this. And let's put a full battery in there, full battery in there. Charge it up. Because I don't really need the mineral thing much. Not right at the moment,
beacon
but
signature detected. Unique identifier. Delta Station dock.
yeah, that's way behind us. We're
Delta
gonna go
Station.
this way.
This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
We're gonna go to, I think it's, is it Omega? Or is this it's the command center, where initially, in the first builds that people could play, where you started. With the old storyline where everything was crashing, it was a meteor storm, that instead now we fly down through. But initially everything was coming down through it and you had to escape the base before it was destroyed. And you spent a little bit of time there just exploring and doing fun things, and then yeah, you had to run away. So we're gonna go there and get some research or some scans that are necessary for later. There we go. Let's get up. Let's scan the thermal lily. I don't think it gives us anything, but it's just interesting that it gives you heat. But it doesn't melt the ice. I guess because it's normally pointing up? We must not be forklift certified. Dang. Alright. We're gonna scan the snowman first and then... Oh. Can't take anything off of it. Light stick. Keep getting stuck on really weird things. Prawn soup fragment. There's a few of those laying around here. It's the Mark III. So it's been improved from what we used. But only 2 of the fragments. Sure there's more elsewhere. By that logic. Is this going to be warm enough? Yes.
Use this place for?
Researchers here were trying to find me.
Fair. I mean, it makes sense. I think they were looking for anybody or anything. But considering you were that thing, yeah, probably looking for you. Why is there a decoy launcher here? I suppose it could have been used for anything. Launching anything.
Hey Sam, you want to say hi to my kids? I told them I'd show them a day in the life of the scientist.
Potato.
Oh, Potato. I miss that fluffy little couch walrus.
Hey Sam, you want to say hi to my kids? I told them I'd show them a day in the life of a scientist.
Of course. Hi, Oren. Hi, Svea.
Tell us what you're working on.
Oh, this is a personal project.
Looks more like biology than robotics.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I know no one is on my side with this, but what if I just found a way to take care of the deadly bacterium?
I wouldn't say no one is on your side. I'm on your side.
I know, but you won't say anything to Emmanuel or Zeta, anyone.
What effect would it have if I did? I'm not exactly employee of the month right now.
I know. I wouldn't want you to risk more than you already have.
I'm sorry. I wish I could do more. What?
Well,
what are you working on there? And what do you mean by take care of the deadly bacterium?
Is that thing still recording?
Oh, right. So, that was Sam, kids. I'll turn this off now.
Fair. Coffee vending
posters
machine.
were banned from Xenoworks following a lengthy discussion at the annual company retreat 3 years ago. This poster is technically contraband.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody cared out here. Ah, the better locker. Now we can make windows. It's your field. Stand tall, be singular. Alrighty then. Settle in. Sector 0 is comprised of 2 square kilometers of ocean, bordered by mountainous terrain to the north and west. This region of the planet is covered in snow and ice, left in a mostly permanent winter. Extreme weather events make for spectacular sky displays at all hours. For unknown reasons, it was selected by architects as a hub for their installations. Life in the area has flourished since the release of Enzyme 42 into the larger ecosystem. Get comfortable, 3 to 6 person accommodations, full science and engineering section, leisure and exercise, yada yada, Prawn Bay. You, valued member of the Frost Pack, have been chosen to occupy the main sector base just below the primary alien research site. Alright, and we got a chic plant pot. Yeah, basically you can unlock just about everything here. At least for base building. Got the aquariums, we got these. To-do list, refill engine oil and coolant plant, blah blah blah. Can't go into that. Can't get into the lockers to see what might still be stored in there. Indoor grow beds. Lantern fruit. Increased body heat. Food, but less negative on the H2O. Got it. So not great. Could be used, though. Ah, here we go. Power cell charger. This was the important thing here.
Was this Sam's space? What was she doing all the way out here?
Yeah, probably got moved out here.
I don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself. I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified.
Alright.
But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it. I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't. Lil practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your standing with the company. I don't want good standing with a transgov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Altera really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this. We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in one of the Pengling research caves, southeast of the Leviathan. That was probably the easy part. Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, they can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin will thaw out. They always do. Besides, I think she'll respect this. And then, maybe I'll start my own research outfit with an awesome team. I'd love to work on prosthetics again. Help people find peace and ease in their bodies. No more cold, no more spying. Nothing that can be misused.
Yeah, biotechnics could be misused easily.
Now's my time. I've got this.
So that was the way that she was going?
Svea and Oren, I'm counting the days until I can come home and give you all the hugs and kisses. Since my research project was cancelled, they have me at a place called Outpost Zero doing nothing much. Just cataloguing things, plants, the occasional animal, but it's mostly ice where I am, so there's not a lot of new stuff to find.
Svea and Oren,
you know how you get bored when your hover dance teacher makes you practice skills 15 minutes over schedule and it eats up your freestyle time? It's a bit like that. But I have a new roommate, Samantha, a roboticist. You should see her little Pengling box. Oren, you'd love them. But she got management upset. I guess this is just where they send you if they decide you're too much trouble. I'm kind of glad she's here, though. I was getting lonely. I'm still trying quietly. I don't want any more trouble to figure out where I went wrong. I'm sure. I picked up a distress signal. I was right on top of it, and then it just stopped. What if someone, an architect, is still down there and needs help? I'll be home before I ever get to find out, and it will fall to some future researcher to come and find out, I guess. I hope. But I can't wait to be home with you.
I got the blueprint for that, because
when are you going to send me
can't
some more
scan
art?
these other fragments.
There's still a patch of bare wall here that could use some colour and a touch of genius. I miss you. I love you. I hope you're still proud of me. I'm proud of you.
Alright. Well, Alan didn't like Altera trying to find him. Ice stalagmites that glow. These ice stalagmites are inhabited by extremophilic bacteria capable of surviving and reproducing in freezing temperatures. Thanks to the antifreeze agent secreted by the bacteria, which keeps the cell environment in liquid state and prevents destructive ice crystal formation within. Interesting. That bacteria is why it glows. I guess. At least that would be the implication. Coffee machine, but I can't get anything out of it. Alright. Anything to scan here? Or is this just where we assemble it all?
What is this place?
It is architect technology. Standard for my people.
Well, nothing that your people do is standard to me. What is it?
This facility provides the means for rapid travel.
It seems to be inactive.
Without a vessel of
Interesting.
my own, this site is not of any great utility.
I see.
Oh yeah, because there's a phase gate here that would take us to probably the exit. The way out. Back home for him. Alright, let's get back to base. Start making some use of this new research. We don't need these blueprints. So let's start the next thing. Pin that and mobile vehicle bay. Easy enough. In fact, I think we've got everything we need for the one. We just need to get... Yeah, we need both. Right. We need 2 pieces of gold. So we need 2 computer chips. Got enough quartz for the glass. We'll need to find some more silver. Yay, silver hunting. Alright. Well, it's not as bad as it was in Subnautica, at least. The original. Because they're separated out into their own rock types. Argentite, which is just silver ore. And... don't know why it's called corpulite? Curvilite? Something like that? I didn't read it well enough. But we'll find it, we'll get it, and be done. Or at least get close. And we also need to find one of those. Boop. I think we've got 2 gold sitting at the base, so we don't have to worry about that. And then we've got a bunch of lead, so it's all about that silver.
Ah, jeez. These sea monkeys are gonna get me in trouble. This is the 3rd shipment that those buggers have gotten their weird little hands into. Now we're running low on flares, and I'm gonna have to search nearby nests for stolen cargo. They're lucky they're kinda cute. Raccoons of the sea, those ones.
Alright, well that is the beacon yet again. Like 3 different ways. Alright. Well, what are you?
Oxygen.
Shit. I was not paying enough attention. Whew. There we go. Alright, let's get back to pit stop. And on the way we can look for that silver. Where would it be? Alright, here we are, back at base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Outpost 0 is where your sister worked her final days on 4546B. It is quite isolated.
Yeah?
It seems that Alterra was trying to punish your sister by keeping her from her work. Perhaps this is what pushed her to behave, as they said, negligently. I too adopted extreme behavior, confronted by Alterra. I had calculated that they might be well placed to answer my distress signal, but I came to suspect their motivations were not aligned with mine. I hid from them.
Fair. So we need one of these. What do we need else? Alright, yeah. First and foremost, let's get mobile vehicle bay made, because we're gonna have to. Then from there, we'll need to grab more of everything. Not everything, but we'll need, let's see here, need one of these made. Oh, I forget how long it takes. Okay. 2 of these. 2. So from there, we just need the copper wire for that. 2 table coral samples. And we can make the last thing we'll need for the truck. Where, oh where are we gonna find those? Thought I'd grabbed a lot. I mean, once upon a time I did, but apparently not enough. Of course, once I go searching for it, I can't seem to ever find it. Not quickly,
Warning,
anyways.
passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
All seems to be very much deeper than it was before.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah. Let's get back up. We should be fine. It's only 60 meters.
Oxygen.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, we'll make it. Alright, so the last thing we need is the advanced wiring kit, and then grab 3 lead out of the box. Plenty. Alright, so let's add this. Can we just drop this straight out? No, we can't. I don't know why they don't allow that. It just makes sense. Alright. Climb up on. There we go. We got 1 sea truck made. Still looks awesome, the way they do this. And I mean, I get it. It's a cross between the Sea Moth and the Cyclops. Ah, right. That mod must be on here too. Oh, we'll fix that. But with that, thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, and suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to. And as always, have a wonderful day.